Hi, day three of the denial series. Don't even know I'm lying. I think a large part of this truth and grey and the mistruths that we tell ourselves comes from this fine line between ego and self-respect. I think we keep doing this dance and we keep coming to this thing of either being too egoistic or denying our ego or having too much self-respect, if there is something like that, or just kind of calling everything within the two words, right? So very easy to look at life in simple terms, right? If you want to see if this is ego or self-respect, ego is not actually bad for you. Ego kind of keeps you in your lane. Your healthy ego about something that you're really good at is not a bad thing at all. Like I have a huge amount of healthy ego about the fact that I have this massive learnability, especially when it comes to digital as a medium, and I'm actually pretty good with that side of my ego. But the same ego at the time of success can also kind of take you down, because you can kind of look down on people, you can kind of forget your place in the under the sun. You can deny teachers, you can deny parenting, you can deny all of that, and your ego will say I have done it all, but at the end of it there is no I, right? So I'm like, for example, I'm working on this project and keep saying that we are nothing but Gileris, we are Ramji's Gileris, right? So that level of humbleness is needed to achieve anything in life. And there's also this whole thing of ego death. If you get too arrogant about something, or if you get too comfortable with something, or you take things for granted, then there is an ego death that happens. Or if you mistreat people around you because of ego, then there is an ego death that happens, and everything that you might have built on top of massive skills and connections and this and that kind of comes crashing down, because you needed an ego death. You needed to come down to ground reality to rebuild from what you may now call self-respect and self-preservation and many other things, right? So a large part of a shadow kind of keeps us in either low self-esteem or in high ego. I think if you can find the balance of saying, okay, this is okay, this one I can be egoistic about because I'm genuinely good at it, and self-respect is good for you because you don't allow people to kind of cross some lines with you. You have natural boundaries which are good. For example, you won't let an authority figure take advantage of you. You won't let parents kind of tell you how to do the future from the past. You won't let a partner mistreat you. You won't get into situations where you choose people who don't choose you. You will learn to say no a lot more. I think saying no is a massive sign of it. You will choose your life and create your life a lot more consciously and with choice. And if you can do this, neither is bad or good. There is no good bad to ego and self-respect. There is just a line of balance that you have to find and kind of walk on. And the shadow is when you kind of cross the line on either side. Self-respect can also be detrimental. When you stand when you're very stiff, that also is not very good for you, no? What do you say? Tell me.